Thursday at work. I had an absolutely splitting headache. All day, and then I took my computer and came to the home office to do the work day at home, but I spent the entire night on the toilet bowl and what do you call it? Rushing back and forth. And the only thing I'll say is that paper could not be utilized, only hand shower. Now, this is Saturday morning, and so Thursday, horrible headache. Friday, just feeling bad and diarrhea. And then now I'm feeling a bit feverish and cold, and my voice is gone. And now it's starting to be a bit more manageable, but in the morning my swallowing was absolutely painful. But yeah, this is one of the more unpleasant illnesses I've had in a while. And there's Risa's, somebody from the board from Risa's kindergarten. They might be calling me. I sound like an old drunk. Kontula Rapadena. So, let's see if I can muster out a proper voice to discuss, because it's about money. Yeah, that's one thing. We now know that, or we think it might be that real estate agent is pulling our chain, but the other person bidding for this space, they are another kindergarten called Ankalampi. Risa didn't have very high remarks on this kindergarten, but now we're in a situation where we don't have enough money, so we would have to come up with more money in order to make it slightly, or not even slightly, quite a bit higher offer. But still, we're in the black, even with that higher bid. So that's our primary criteria, that we would be in black. Oh man, I'm thinking of spending the day in bed.
Reflecting on my past life, and it doesn't have much time.
I think the worst part of the illness has been tackled now, and my voice is a bit still hoarse. How do you say that? Hoarse. Maybe it is hoarse. But still, I've been able to go to the shop today. I've been able to take the dogs out to a dog park, and so there is positive development in my condition. And one of the things that I have to joyously report, because I think the illnesses, they make the symptoms of MS more pronounced. So your balance gets worse, feeling of fatigue and all of those. Obviously you can't really tell which is which, but you don't know well, I get the feeling that with this condition, my illnesses are more pronounced than without them. But today, I've been walking around a bit and doing stuff like going to the store and taking the kids. But I haven't had that. I normally have a fairly, good day. It goes, and but then at some point there's a drop. Then I feel, oh man, that was it. I went over my limits. But now we're already at 7 o'clock, which reminds me I need to go and pick up Sophia. But I haven't had that feeling that I've gone over my limits. I'm not going to run yet, but it's positive. I had a call yesterday about, because Mia from Sardion is participating in this new company, and obviously there's a couple of other partners that are not going to be involved in this new company, and they maybe feel a bit, I don't know how they feel, but then you obviously start doubting and thinking, are they behaving ethically and all that. Truth of the matter is that Sardion is the only reason that this even is possible. There are some dark clouds in the horizon for Sardion, and we need to reinvent ourselves. But this that we're now trying to build, it is. I still have a thing on my nose. Maybe I'm going to have to focus by doing that. I'm thinking of the EOS 70D frame, because doing this, the zoom lens, or it does not, if you have the face detection on, it does the automatic zooming. This one doesn't. The 60D doesn't do it. So, but anyway, sickness mostly conquered. I'm not going to work. I have my computer. Sorry, I can't. Yeah, that's my personal thing that is actually recording, and that's my work computer. So I get a full day of work here, and sometimes it is more productive here, because especially if the wife, because sorry to report, Terhi has now caught the same illness that we had. No. But anyway, off to get Sophia. What a day it was yesterday. We were absolutely certain that the deal that we were trying to make about this apartment, that it fell through, that a higher bid was done 9 o'clock, or before the time had closed, and we chose not to do a deal. But then by now we have a donor who wants to stay anonymous, who has given us 10,000 euros worth of loan without any interest for 5 years. So quite amazing. It's basically free money for 10 years. But yeah, now we kind of were on the understanding that the competing party had offered over the asking price. So now we put in 175,000 euros worth of money, which is yeah. The frustrating thing is that if the bid would have gone through when we first made it at 124,000, if we could have made the bid then, everything would have been you know, fine. It would have gone through. And we had this deal already set up with the kindergarten. But then the board of the kindergarten said, no, we need to make this a more public thing, and we need to put it in a system where you kind of announce that you're looking for facilities. Well, this led to an over 2 weeks delay, which then caused this other party to come on board. They found the facility, and then we got into a price competition. So basically the 2 weeks delay cost us 50,000 euros, 51,000 euros. Teaches us a lesson. I just wanted to. And now, because we've had a couple of these days where I've had to call and now we're talking to a different bank also, and so making these calls for me, because I haven't done this before, but basically for most of people that's a fairly substantial sum of money. Then it just, how do I say, it makes you excited. You're thinking about it later on at night, and you're wondering what might go. But the funny thing is, I thought before I made the deal, I thought that I would get tremendous buyer's remorse going over the asking price. But the numbers prove that, or we did our calculations, that it's still cash flow positive, which is an excellent thing. Now we just need to find out how to finance the next buy, because we want to be doing this as much as possible. And yeah, interesting. Let's see how it goes. Today, Raisa sent us a message saying that the other bidder had won, or sorry, their bid had been put on the list of subjects to be handled in the meeting, and our bid was not even on that, meaning that we practically lost. And their offer was 182,000, which is 7,000. Their offer was 7,000 more than ours. So looks like we need to look for a different place. But at 182, it would have been a struggle to make it work. But now we're praying to see what to do next. What is our next project gonna be? There is a slim chance that this one would go through, but it's so remote that I'm not trusting in it. So basically it would be a technicality that somebody has messed up in the process. But let's see how it goes. But regardless of our failing businesses or anything like that, Jesus Christ.